we're back
We're back. We're here after a little hiatus
again.
because life is hard.
Yep.
Life is tough, but so are we.
We are?
Maybe,
I don't know.
perhaps.
One thing's for sure, though.
What's that?
We don't know what we're doing.
Oh, hey, welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
And if this is your first time, buckle up because boy, oh boy, is it some kind of car ride. Don't know what kind, but it's a kind of car ride.
Yeah. It's a
Is it a
ride.
car ride? Is it a ride in my 2001 Civic or a 2025 brand new tiny car that we'll talk about later?
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
But anyway, if you're new, hello, my name is Kaylee,
My name's Logan.
and we don't know what we're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing either, that's totally okay. We're all here. We're all in this together. Solidarity, my friends.
Just like High School Musical.
Oh yeah, do the clap. Woo!
No.
Yeah.
But we're all in this together.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
With or without the silly little dance. But anyway, hmm,
It's
we
it's been
we've
summer.
reached the end. It's been summer. We've reached the end of
Yep.
summer.
It's the end.
Um, we've reached the end of our sleigh summer. We're in our September summer.
Yep.
Um,
The summer shorties are coming to an end after this
coming to
episode.
an end. Yep. Um, being replaced with
Fall
typical content.
40s. 40-minute
Fall 40,
episodes in the
40
fall.
minute fall.
Probably not, though. It'll probably be back to, I don't know,
Like
3 hours.
us yapping for an hour and a half.
Yep. Who knows?
Who
Depends on what
knows?
happens, because that's how life
Yeah,
is.
that
And we don't
is how
know what we're
it is.
doing.
Woo! Uh,
But stuff is happening.
so let's. Stuff has happened over this summer. Some
Yeah.
of it good stuff, and some of it bad stuff,
Yeah. A
and that is life.
lot of current events in the media. I don't think we're
Uh
gonna
huh.
talk about those today.
No, I don't think we should. I
No.
think we need to take a break from
We're
current
gonna take a
events.
break from current events and stuff.
We're
We're just gonna talk
gonna
about
pretend that.
life. Just gonna talk about
Yeah.
life,
Uh huh.
you know?
Yeah. Logan, how was your Labor Day?
It was actually kinda nice. I stayed
Very
home
good.
all day, took a nice
Nice.
little walk to the local park. It was
Ooh,
pretty good.
love that.
Saw some
Very good.
deer.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty
I love
cool.
seeing deer.
Yeah, they were just chilling there,
Yeah.
being
Were
deer.
they like safe like in the grass in the park?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they were chilling in the woods, in the park.
Yeah. Ooh.
Pretty nice.
I've seen a couple, yeah, I've seen a couple on the road,
Yeah,
chilling on the road, but
yeah.
I'm like, y'all gotta
Getting to that
skedaddle.
time of year, you know, the deer are
Yeah,
getting freaky.
that's like, yeah, they're getting freaky. They want somebody to match their freak.
Also known
Um,
as a car.
yeah. Nice. Um, I spent a lot of my summer watching Haikyuu for the first time.
Nice.
Love it. So good. Um, but that also inspired an impulse to learn how to play volleyball. So
Oh,
my boyfriend and I spent Labor Day. I, I can't remember what we did in the morning. Yeah, I cannot remember what we did, but we did something, and then we went to Dick's to buy a volleyball,
nice.
and also to buy softball stuff because I used to play softball, and whenever I get the sport itch, I'm like, I want to play all of my old sports.
Mhm.
Um, so we got a softball, got a volleyball, baseball, or like mitts are so expensive
Yeah,
at Dick's right
it's
now.
crazy.
Crazy, crazy expensive. And I'm like, they did not cost this much money when I played.
No,
um,
no, like, I always thought, like, a mitt was, like,
insane.
I don't know, 20 bucks, like a
Yeah,
leather glove, you know? Like,
yeah.
nowadays, it's
They're like
crazy.
300.
That's crazy,
Crazy.
bro.
Even like the cheap ones are like $60. There was not one
Dude,
cheaper than $60.
I blame sports betting.
Yeah. I think we ended up paying like $16 for one at Walmart.
Yeah,
Um, and it was a kid glove because my hand could fit a kid glove. So we were like, what's the cheapest glove we can get that'll fit?
yeah, you
Because
know?
he didn't want one because he wanted to bare hand, raw dog the ball, whatever,
Oh,
freaking psycho.
okay,
Um,
cool,
I digress.
nice.
It's like the baseball scene in Twilight, but real life.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
just like grabbing it with his knuckles.
Yeah.
Anyway, so also a fact about me is that I've been in a couple of bike accidents recently. Um, and it kind of has instilled a fear of biking with me. So we also spent the summer just trying to like get myself back to biking.
That's good.
Yeah, like I'm fine on like a towpath,
Mhm.
but like put me on a street and I'm having like 6 panic attacks. But
It's better than me,
um
honestly, because I only know how to ride a bike in theory.
oh, yikes.
Yeah,
It's okay, it's easy.
but then again, I haven't tried to ride a bike since, like, I don't know, middle school probably, so
Yeah,
maybe even earlier
I
than
get
that, if I'm being honest, like,
it.
but
I get
I
it.
don't know if
Yeah.
I'm comfortable trying that by myself, if I'm being honest,
Yeah, no, I hear you.
but then again, it would be a little awkward trying to learn it with someone at my age, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, I got a
Yeah.
car, I don't need a bike.
Yeah, that's true. Like, and that's the thing too, like, I never needed to bike like, when I went to college, I
Mhm.
just walked everywhere.
Yeah.
Um, like, rode a bike on a towpath,
Mhm.
you know, because we would drive to the towpath, ride for 20 miles, and then go home.
Yeah.
Uh, because that was, like, the thing to do. Because like, my
Mhm.
hometown is situated on a canal, um, and, like, the big thing was the towpath, and it goes for, like, hundreds of miles, so,
Mm.
like, that was a thing to do, like, you would canoe in the canal and then bike on the towpath and
Mhm.
whatever, um but yeah, so Labor Day, we biked to Perry Farm,
Mhm.
played sports for, like, an hour and a half,
Nice.
biked biked another, like it was, like, maybe 15 minutes from our house to the Perry Farm,
Mhm.
biked another 15 minutes from Perry Farm to his sister's house, and went on, like, a 3-mile walk with his family,
Dang.
and then we biked back. We were beat, we were sunburnt,
Mhm.
we were like we did not bring enough water. We were wildly unprepared.
Yeah.
Um, but it was still a lot of fun. Great Labor Day.
Yeah, the park that I went to on Labor Day, I was there for, I think, about an hour and a half or so. I ended up walking
Yeah.
over 2 kilometers. I know that because I was playing Pokemon Go, because there's a bunch of
Oh my
Pokemon
god.
stuff there, and so
I need to start playing Pokemon Go again.
yeah, did that. Um, yeah, it was pretty fun. A
Nice.
nice little trail, and there's also, like, um, a nature center there as well, which they weren't
Oh.
open on Labor Day, obviously, but because it's, like, owned by the county, I think, like, the Parks and Rec department or whatever, and,
Mhm. But like the park district.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and, so that might be something to check out someday. I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
I'll go tomorrow. Who knows? I'll do whatever I want. It's a free country.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's America.
It's America. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, but going on walks like that is kind of been something I've been trying to do more recently because of one of my goals from the summer,
Yeah.
and it was to kind of be more in shape and be more healthy,
Woo.
which got a progress update. Lost
Yeah.
at least 16 pounds in the past, like, 3 months.
Wow. Logan, wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Woo. Maybe I could fit back in my
Damn,
band
dude.
uniform.
Come drive the 8 hours and see. There's a night game tomorrow.
Yeah, there is.
I kinda wanna see if I can convince Jake to go.
Yeah.
But he's sick, so I don't
Oof.
yeah.
But
We've been passing each other sick. But anyway.
yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind
Very good.
going back to an Olivet football game.
Yeah. Mm. I feel like homecoming
Yeah.
would be the most
Yeah.
justifiable to drive 8 hours.
Yeah, but I'd probably have to go back, like, during a reunion for me or something,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It'd be kinda nice because I think there are a few people up there still that, like, I do know for now,
Mhm.
because eventually they're gonna leave as well, and then I won't know anyone there. That's
Yeah.
gonna be kinda weird.
I'm kinda hitting that now because I know, like 5 people in band now,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Wow,
Oh, that's it then.
that's
Huh.
crazy."
Yeah, it's kind of that way for high school for me now because, like, I don't know anyone in my high school. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know anyone there. So, which is a little weird, but also, like, yeah, I also don't really care that much, if I'm being honest,
Yeah.
because it's high school, and I absolutely did
Yeah,
not peak
I
in high
I
school.
I no, I did not peak in high school. I am like I'm a totally different person than I was in high
Oh,
school,
yeah.
and
Me too, honestly.
for the better,
Yeah.
honestly, but I do like, I miss the things that I was interested in high school as far as, like, music goes.
Mhm.
Um, like, I wish I could just sit down and listen to the Beatles for hours and hours and hours the way I did when I was in high school,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, back
I don't know why, I can't. Or, like, the Monkeys,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they were such, like, prized possessions to
Mhm.
me, and now when I think about them, I'm not that the bad the bad that's associated with them is not their fault.
Yeah.
It's a me problem for sure, but
It's not you, it's me.
yeah, it's not you, Michael Nesmith, it's me,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I definitely don't have the same interests, I would say, as I did in high
yeah,
school. There's some that are definitely still there, like video games and stuff, you know? But
yeah,
I definitely had more of an interest in playing trumpet in high school than I do now. Um,
mhm.
because at the very end at all of it, like, I was pretty much just in band for the money. Like,
Yeah, we all were.
I was just kind of tired of it at that point. Um, and if I had stayed that extra year that I was originally supposed
Mhm,
to for 4 years, because I graduated early,
yeah,
I don't know if I would have stayed in, if I'm being honest.
yeah,
Because, like, my classes had gotten so busy, I was getting really involved in my class, and I wanted to get involved in more other places. I just always felt like band was something that would eat all of my time up, you know?
mhm.
'Cause I enjoyed being in a band and having those friends and everything, having that community
Yeah,
that really helped a lot. It was like that like first year, you know?
yeah.
But after that, it just it's a time vacuum, you know?
Mhm.
It's like, "Oh, yeah, I wanna get more involved in XYZ, all of that." Like, yeah, I wanna get involved in this stuff, but I can't. I have band.
I have band.
And it was just always so frustrating. And, like, I get why band has to take up so much time because we did so much for it,
Mhm.
but at the same time, like, was it worth it? I think it still is worth it,
I think it yeah.
but there's other stuff I could have done, like, there's other friends I could have made, and, like, would there have been drama in those other groups just like in band? Obviously, but
Mhm.
band drama is different.
Yeah. It's a different breed,
Mhm.
uh, like, I feel like band drama is fueled by, like, something a little beyond pettiness, like, there's always an
Yeah,
underlying motive, whether that be, like, competition or, like,
definitely competition.
some vague feeling of being threatened by somebody.
Yeah.
Um, how do I say this?
I know that the
Like
music
yeah,
department is very competitive, especially at Olivet.
they are.
I think
Yeah.
that's part of it. Because like, if you aren't always practicing, always trying to improve in band, trying to get to that number 1 chair and stuff,
Yeah,
then other people look at you differently in band, I think.
yeah. Or, like, when you try to move up
Mhm. And you try too
and then people
much.
just knock you back down. Yeah,
Yeah. And then when you get
but
that
anyway.
freshman that comes in, doesn't care, and they're immediately a number 1 chair.
That was
Yeah.
infuriating.
Yeah, my last semester when I was in the, like, lower level concert band, because
Yeah,
that's the one I would prefer to be in anyway because the other one takes up too much time.
it was and that's all
Yeah,
nuts.
and I got put last chair, and it's like, "Cool, thanks."
Yeah. Honestly, he screwed a lot of us over.
Yeah.
He was not a good
Yeah, because the trumpet
professor.
professor was brand new at that time.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't have lessons with him, so I didn't know him at all,
No.
and then
Nope.
I guess also during the, like, audition, um, I didn't realize that there was a second piece to play, so I hadn't practiced that one at all.
Uh-huh.
So it might have been, like, a little bit more rough, but, like, still, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's like, "Come on."
Like, yeah.
But I guess it is important for there to be a stronger performer that's in, like, those lower sections as well.
Right.
It's like, I can understand that, but
Like, bandlit isn't really written like that anymore.
yeah,
It's not.
yeah, it's not, because I remember I think there was one song where I was on, like, the lower part for the trumpet, and
Yeah.
the other higher parts, like, they were playing a whole bunch, and then I was just sitting there just like, "Good job, guys.
Yeah.
You got this."
Yeah, the way, like, vintage orchestrations work
Mhm.
doesn't really translate into, like, modern band literature.
No.
No. Like, you don't have in orchestras, they would switch off like different melodies or descant parts
Yeah,
so people could cover for each other.
yeah, but when it's
Now
concert
when
band,
it's bump, 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 bump for like 50 minutes, you're just like,
yeah, uh, still loved it though. It was still fun,
yeah, yeah.
but
All that
also
being
really
said, still
annoying.
miss really annoying. I still miss marching band.
Yeah,
Like whenever fall rolls around, I'm like, damn, I want to be marching.
yeah,
But
yeah, I came from
oh,
competitive marching in high school when I came to
I
all of
did
that.
not.
It was different, but honestly,
Yeah,
I would take all of it marching band any day over competitive marching.
yeah. It just had a different vibe.
Yeah, it's
Honest.
just
I never
so
competitively marched, but it was just like,
it's so much more stressful competitively marching, um,
yeah.
and then there's definitely a much more competitive vibe with everyone, and then you get the
Hmm.
DCI kids in there.
Dude, they're crazy.
They're something, that's for sure.
Different breed.
Yeah. Good on them, though, for finding an interest and
Yeah.
enjoying it, you know?
And for paying thousands of dollars to
No
march for
kidding.
a summer. Good for you guys.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. I'd never
Gl-
do that. I don't
Glad
wanna
that
do that.
glad that you had money and the opportunity and the privilege to do that. Doesn't make you any better than everybody else,
Yeah.
but
And then when they
whatevs.
the only problem is when they try to come back and critique everyone on how to
Yeah.
march, even though it's a completely different style, and also, like, "Oh, be on your diet. We do do these things, do these." Like, "Shut
Oh,
up,
you're
bro.
talking dog.
You're not even on your dot.
Oh my god,
Shut up
literally.
and pay attention to the director." And it's like, "Come on, dude."
Like
Yeah.
just get it together, guys.
Yeah.
But anyway. But yeah, kind of going back to what we did all summer. The ending to my summer was lame, to say the least.
Yeah.
Um, Pretty sure I talked about this, but broke my foot last week of July.
Mhm.
Was in a boot for 3 weeks.
Yep.
The week after I got released from my boot,
Yep.
which was like the week after I turned 24.
Yep.
I turned 24 this summer. Isn't that crazy? I'm sorry.
"Haha, you're old now. Haha."
I'm old. What is this? Week after I turned 24, I got COVID. So broke my foot, was in a boot,
Mhm.
got COVID, and then it was September. So
Yep.
that's how things turned out for me.
Yep.
Um, but insurance is freaking awesome though.
Oh
Like,
boy.
so grateful I have a job that has good insurance because holy spamoli.
Yep.
Like, sure, it takes $200 out of my paycheck every month, but
Dang.
if
That's rough.
I know it's my my insurance is really expensive and it really should not be.
Yeah.
It's because the county has Blue Cross Blue Shield,
Mhm.
and it's like they're like, oh, we do shopping every year to get you guys the cheapest prices and blah blah blah. But my boyfriend has United, and
Oh.
his insurance costs half as much as mine for the same stuff, and I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Oh.
But
Yeah,
I would have,
my
yeah,
insurance is obviously through my business as well, my place of work,
yeah.
and it's like, I think $88 a month, and then
God.
that's just medical, and then dental is like $11 a month. So,
Yeah, my dental is 12. My vision is like 4 for the year, which is
yeah,
lit. But
yeah. I think I have some vision included with my medical, and our vision is, like,
yeah,
with a buy-up program. It's like if I need more, I guess I can buy more. I don't know exactly how it works,
yeah.
but still. Like, it's pretty decent insurance, I'd say,
Yeah.
which is great.
Like, yeah. My insurance, my vision insurance got me a pretty good deal when I got, like, my new glasses.
Mhm.
Um, but you can't I go to Vision Works, which they're, like, automatically more expensive than, like,
Yeah.
every other glasses excuse me, every other glasses place, so, like,
Yeah.
shoot myself in the foot there. Um, and their coupons you can't combine with insurance, so
Of course.
I wanted to go back and get sunglasses because that's something I always wanted,
Mhm.
and I think I ended up paying around, like, $200, which is, like, meh, but
Are they, like, prescription
the
sunglasses?
yeah,
It's not too bad then.
not too bad, and they're cute, I love them.
Yeah.
But that's with the coupon, not insurance, because the coupon made it cheaper than my insurance did.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Gotta love America.
Um, oh, yeah. But my health insurance made it so I only had to pay, I think, $80 total
Mhm.
for, ER visit, boot, follow-up.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's really good.
And that's with a $50 copay, and then,
That's really good.
like, third I picked the one with, like, the lowest deductible, the lowest this is probably why it's $200 a month.
Yeah.
Like, the other ones were, like, they're all yeah, we have 2 HSAs, but I did not really wanna do an HSA.
Yeah.
Um,
They can be pretty good,
and then
though, but
yeah, and I might switch, but
yeah. Like, I've got an HSA, it's alright,
yeah,
but at the stage that I'm at, I don't know
yeah,
how useful it'll end up being. I hope I don't
right.
have to use it, that's the ideal, obviously, but
Yeah, and, like, I feel like I am quite accident prone,
yeah.
so I think I'll take paying, like, probably more in the long run
Mhm.
and less as a lump sum in the moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I kinda lost because like, July too, like, I rolled one ankle
Mhm.
the 4th of July, broke my other foot 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
so, like, at that point, it was worth it, but
Mhm.
anyway, what's the big recap of your summer, Logan?
Uh,
Chun chun.
mainly
We
work.
alluded to it earlier. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
mainly work, been working a whole bunch. Um,
real.
my dad came down for a weekend, that was pretty
Very
fun.
nice.
Got to go see the Chiefs play against the Bears.
The
The
Bears.
Bears won.
Here's one.
Yeah, preseason game though, so doesn't really matter, but still, it was fun. And then, um, buying a car.
Woo!
Yeah, it's been something I've been working on
Wow!
for, like, the past month now.
Woo!
Hopefully, by the time this episode goes live, I'll have my car.
We love shipping.
Yep. Gotta love the, American rail system.
Oh, yeah. Union Pacific, we love you.
Yep. But very excited, very fun, very much more in debt now,
Yeah.
about double my, student loan debt. So that's cool.
Woohoo!
Gotta love that.
Woohoo! We do love that.
Yeah. But we
Yeah,
thriving,
that's
you
fun.
know? We thriving
Yeah.
and also suffering, but that's beside the point.
Yeah. That's my future in October, so
Yeah.
hooray.
Yeah. October, what a fun month, you know?
I love October. Um, More about October in a minute because I love October, but I feel like you and I are like, I think it's funny because you are very much like, we were talking about this earlier. You can speak more into
Mhm.
this if you want to, but you're very much like ready for a new car.
Yeah.
Um, and I have a '01 Civic.
Mhm.
Her time is limited.
Her time is now.
Um, her time is now.
Yeah.
Her time should have been in July, but she's waited 2 more months. Um, but I am very like, this was my first car.
Mhm.
I love my car.
Yeah.
I got into her today and it was like a little bit warm on the inside and it was chilly outside and I was like, damn, I'm gonna miss my car.
Yeah.
um, but I am also ecstatic to have a new car
Mhm.
because like it's like I told myself when I started working that like my 1 year working at the health department gift to myself was gonna be buying a new car, but that was when it was like I wanted a yellow Fiat.
Yeah.
Still want a yellow Fiat, but Fiats are not
Yeah. Which
choices.
it's been 1 year for me working as a, permanent employee at the
Yeah.
place I work at officially.
So it was kind of like your
Yeah,
one
it's
year
kinda like a
present.
1 year little yay,
Little yay.
yippee.
And like kind of the impasse that I'm facing, the decision that I'm making now is like, do I go very low down payment and put that money onto like my student loan
Mhm.
and then just deal with having a higher finance payment on my car
Yeah.
or not?
Yeah.
Which now that I think about it is kind of a non-issue because freaking my loans are a part of the because my my onboarding whatever
Mhm.
is a part of the group that keeps getting put into the Supreme Court.
Are you on the
So
safe plan?
I'm on the safe
Yep,
plan.
me too.
Um, and it keeps going into forbearance,
I
and
know.
I'm
Like, well,
like if it's mine have been in forbearance since like April,
yeah, it's been in forbearance for at least a month or 2 now. Um,
and I'm like,
which the thing with that is, like, yeah, I could be making payments right now. My
yeah,
minimum monthly payment right now is 0.
zero
So, like, it's
dollars.
not getting interest because of how the safe plan works. It's in forbearance right
Yeah,
now, so if I do make a payment, it wouldn't even go towards the PSLF for, like, forgiveness stuff.
no,
Like, yeah,
oh
the
yeah,
number
because
would
you're
go
a public
down.
service too.
Yeah, because it's a
Yeah,
nonprofit, and,
yeah, same.
like, yeah, the number would go down, and that'd be good. However,
It's like this is not really gonna help,
I
and
know, it's a whole
it's so
mess.
frustrating, so frustrating.
Like, yeah, I would love to be able to get all my loans paid off within 5 years of graduating.
Yeah,
I'm still hoping to make that work, you know,
yeah, yeah,
but we'll see, right? Like,
and like the frustrating thing is that like the PSLF,
mhm,
like my loans are just the amount that I think the PSLF is 120 payments or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, 120
yeah.
payments or 10
My
years.
loans will be paid off by then anyway.
Yeah, that's the ideal, you
Like
know?
mine would be paid off at like 115
Yeah,
at the rate that they're at now, at the payment it's at now.
mhm,
I do have it on auto pay and that helps my interest.
yes,
I was like, hell yeah, like
yes.
take 2% off my interest and auto pay
Yeah,
it. Hell yeah.
but at the
But
same time, like, the whole legal things with all the student loan stuff, it's a nightmare. It's a mess.
it's horrible. It's so bad. Like just forgive them.
Yeah. At this point, just do a blanket forgiveness for people that have loans. It doesn't even have to be like the original 10,000 that Biden was promising. It could be like 5,000 even. Even
Just
that would
take
help,
give me some of it.
you
Yeah,
know? And it's like
just a little bit.
college has gotten to a point where it is starting to become less of a good investment.
Yeah,
Yes, college is still important and it is still a good investment, but it's not nearly as good as it used to be,
mhm,
which I think a lot of older people typically have a hard time understanding that just because of the rising costs of everything.
yeah,
Um, it's very easy to not see that, but and especially with a lot of colleges now offering, I guess, what they call useless degrees, which are degrees in gender studies and that type of stuff, you know? That's what they always say. But a degree is a degree,
like, a degree is a degree,
you
and,
know?
like,
Like, it's supposed to help you
and I was
towards a
yeah,
specific career, even if it's not one that you necessarily agree with or you think is that important, it is still a career, and because you have
yeah,
that degree, you should be able to use that degree towards that career.
yeah,
Now,
and, like,
obviously,
that's how I feel about, like yeah,
like, some career fields have more jobs than others. Like,
mhm,
engineering is always gonna be big, nursing, that's always gonna be big, there's always gonna be openings there,
yeah,
and there are some that are more risky investments.
like a theology degree.
Yeah, but it's still important, you know?
Yeah,
And now a lot of minimum wage jobs are starting to require bachelor's degrees. And it's like, well, cool.
I am teaching catechism this fall, so I will be using my theology degree, but I won't be getting paid for it.
Yeah,
But that's okay, I'm still using it.
yeah. Like, I use my degree where I'm at,
Yeah.
but
I use my sociology degree where I'm at,
Mhm.
but I don't use my theology degree.
Yeah.
Except when my coworkers ask me questions about God and I traumatize them. That's fun. That is really fun.
Yeah.
Like, they ask me some one-off question and I pull out some process theology and they look at me like they have no idea what I just said and I like destroyed their worldview and I'm like, "You're welcome."
Aha.
Haha, friends.
Yeah. And then I do think that there needs to be more of an emphasis on educating teenagers before they get to college on what the loan process is, what degree they're looking at getting, and then like seeing, okay, is this going to be a viable option for my future? You know,
Right.
I think there's a lot of high schools that don't necessarily teach that. And it's something
Mhm.
that
Yep.
needs to be mandated federally, I would say. And I don't know if it technically is or not because like my high school definitely did teach that. I'm very grateful for that.
My high school did not.
Yeah. 'Cause, like, I
Like,
remember I
my high
had
yeah.
it was like a senior level class, and it was all about how to do your taxes, how to balance a checkbook, applying for
Yeah, I
college,
did not have
applying for
that.
jobs, all that stuff.
Yeah, did not. Did not.
And it
I
was
had Dave Ramsey. It
oh,
was not good.
oh,
I
no.
had pay cash for college, pay cash for your car, pay cash for your house, um,
No.
work 50 hours a week.
No. Dave Ramsey is kind of out of touch.
He has no idea.
Like
Like, and I think about, like, the Rich Dad, Poor Dad book a lot,
mhm.
and I'm like, "That is not you're like, it stigmatizes people who try to raise their families in poverty because it's like, oh, you're not working hard enough. That's why your family is in poverty. But in actuality, like you see your dad working 60 hours a week
Yeah.
to put food on the table, and that's it. You know, like
Mhm.
that's like you don't have like living within your means is not, I don't think it's a real concept except when you're in poverty.
Yeah.
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 Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah. Because when
Because
you
that is
have
like living within your means is the bare minimum to survive.
yeah, it's how
Yeah.
much of life you're able to afford.
Yeah. Yeah. How much of like survival you can afford.
Yeah.
And when you cannot afford to survive, that is when people turn to crime.
Mhm.
Boom, strain theory.
Yeah.
Can you tell I'm a liberal? Only a little.
Yeah, but
But anyway.
when it kind of all goes back to, um, I guess the Roman Empire a little bit, but, like, the idea of bread
Mm,
and circuses,
yeah.
where if the people do not have food and they do not have ways to entertain themselves, sorry, but your empire is going down.
You guys are screwed.
Like, we've seen it a lot of times in history, a lot of
Yeah.
times. American Revolution, the people in the United States were upset that they were getting taxed on literally everything at a lower rate than we
Mhm.
currently are, by the way, but
Yep.
it was to a point where, like, they couldn't afford things anymore. So what do?
Yeah.
We fought back. The French Revolution,
We revolt.
let
Yep.
them eat cake.
Yep.
The royalty
Well,
and the rich, they all had
yeah.
extravagant gowns and outfits and spending all this money, and the poor are dying in the streets. What'd you expect to
Yeah.
happen? And chop off their
What do you
heads.
think would Woo! Like, what do you think?
Like, we've seen this play out countless times in history before,
Yeah.
and, I know that civil war is thrown around a lot in the United States, because of the political divide and stuff, but honestly,
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's necessarily going to be political if there is this mysterious civil war.
Like a rift happening.
It would probably be a class war.
Yeah. Between the working class and the elites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because, like, we've been seeing a lot of unions go on strike recently.
Mhm.
Like, that was a pretty big thing this past year,
Oh, yeah.
and, companies, they're making record profits,
Yeah.
and the people are struggling to eat food because prices have been raised too much.
Mhm.
It's simple economics, honestly. The
Yeah. Like,
supply
it is.
the supply is there, the demand is
Yep.
there, and yet
Yep.
prices are still going up
Yep.
because there's no more supply chain shortages. That's not a
Mm-mm.
thing anymore. So there's a supply, and when supply is up and demand is up, then prices should at least stay the same, but prices are still going up.
Well, because these companies know that they can
Yeah,
that people will still consume their products.
yeah. COVID showed these companies that, oh, even if literally everything shuts down, they're still gonna buy the stuff. So let's charge them an arm and leg for it.
Yeah.
Make as much money as we can.
And then I wonder, like, who really is in the working class anymore? Like, who is the working class?
Yeah.
Is it farmers? Is it maintenance and factory workers
Or is it the
and
99% now?
teachers? Is it like the tech startups in Silicon Valley? Like,
Yeah,
would the farmers accept them and like their working class revolution?
yeah. I don't know.
Like, I don't know.
Like, is there just, like,
I
a
feel like it would
salary
still be
cutoff?
quite yeah, like tax
Yeah,
brackets.
like, if you make over 500,000 a year, you're no longer working class.
I feel like even the difference between somebody who works and makes like 55K a year and then
Mhm.
someone who works and makes 35.
Yeah, that's still a big
That's
difference.
that's a huge
Yeah,
difference.
but
I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
I love talking about class struggle. I have not
Yeah.
talked about class struggle in so
It's
long.
it's
Like,
important, and it's something that is often overlooked in history,
yeah,
um,
yep,
because I think a lot of times people look at, like, the political stuff of society, like,
yeah,
different cultural things that happen, but the
yeah,
economic part is just as important.
yeah. And I feel like too, like people get hooked on the cultural aspects of
Mhm.
it and equate like the label of the working class with communism.
Yeah.
And like class struggle and class solidarity is universal
Mhm.
and it's not a strictly communist concept.
No. It's something that
And
is
I feel like, yeah,
anti-capitalist, though.
yes. And people automatically assume that anti-capitalist means that means communist and anti-people, but it does not. Because in theory, communism works in theory,
On
but of
paper.
course we have the fall of humanity
Mhm.
and you know
Because
a
there always
really
has
small
to be
concentration of
yeah,
power.
there always
Yeah.
has to be someone in charge. Always.
Yes. Always. And even if you have like three leaders who claim to be like equal
Mhm.
in a partnership, you're always going to have dynamics between their personalities, and one will emerge as like like the alpha. I hate saying alpha, but
Yeah. The top dog.
that's yeah,
But, um, there's also things within, like, even democracy has its faults because
yeah,
a true democracy, which is not what we are, or constitutional republic,
no,
or
yep,
that for a very specific reason, but a true democracy gives full power to all the people and is always one election or vote away from pure anarchy or dictatorship.
yeah.
Always.
It's really unstable when you think about
Yeah.
it.
Which is why we're a constitutional republic. So we elect
Yeah,
people, and then those people elect other people that represent us. And
yeah.
then they get to vote on things because the people that we elect are supposed to be, I guess, like the best of the best. They're supposed to be
Like
educated
acting in
and
our best
yeah,
interest. Yeah,
which that's a whole other debate.
they are educated.
But
They are educated, but by lobbies. But
yeah.
anyway,
And then we've got the Constitution, which is a legally
yeah,
binding, I guess, contract between
300-year-old contract.
between the people that we elect and their constituents.
Yep.
These are the rules that you have to follow. These are things and rights that people have over you so that you're not above them like a king,
Yep. Yep.
which makes a lot of sense when you look at the context and history.
That it was written in when the colonists were afraid of kings.
Mhm.
It really is what it was afraid of. They were, I mean, that's what it came down
Yeah,
to. They were just afraid.
yeah. And then we kind of saw how that can kind of be changed with France and their French Revolution because they got rid of a king and then elected an emperor, which was just a king with a fancy title.
Fancy hat. And then we got a really cool ABBA song.
Yeah. Which now France has a presidency and stuff, but
Yeah.
then again, countries can have presidents and elections and still be corrupt, looking at Russia,
Yeah. Looking at the Middle East.
yeah, which don't know how big of a role the CIA plays in a lot of countries' elections,
Yeah.
because we always say that Russia or China causes our election fraud, but in reality, hmm, We kinda do the same thing.
Yep.
Oops. Yeah. Socioeconomic issues.
Yay! Social determinants of health.
Socioeconomic summer. Woo. I think
Dude,
that's gonna be the
dude.
title. That's gonna be the title.
Zero economic summer. I love that. Oh god. We yap about class struggles for a half
Yep.
hour. How fascinating.
Uh,
What a great end to our summer.
yeah.
We really had a great.
What a good summer, you know?
Yeah. And now we get spooky season
Mhm.
in the fall and pumpkin
Yep.
everything. And I'm very
Starbucks
excited.
already has pumpkin spice everything now.
Yep. I have partaken in some of it.
I
It's
haven't.
very good. Honestly, I was buying my own pumpkin puree and making in like July.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
have been very ready,
Yeah, I probably
locked and
won't
loaded. But
partake in a lot of that. I wouldn't mind trying to bake something with pumpkin.
yeah.
No, it can be
And
pretty
like that's the
healthy.
thing too. It's so much healthier when you do it at home.
Yeah,
It is.
but
And that's kind of what I'm like attempting to harness. But
then again, it also depends on how much of it you eat.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Portions are
Yeah,
important.
portions are important in a lot of different
uh,
aspects,
yeah.
not just
Health
food.
is really multifaceted. Yeah.
Portion your money.
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah.
Budgets are
Wow.
important. Wow.
Back at it again with the socioeconomics.
Mm. I think the last thing I'll say, kind of going back to like my loans being in forbearance for
Mhm.
so long, is that like by having my student loans really boosted my credit.
Yeah.
And I, since my loans are in forbearance and I'm not making payments on them, that it won't negatively affect it, but it won't positively
Yeah.
affect it either. I won't have that factor helping my score.
Mhm.
Like I will only have my one card
Yeah.
until I buy a car and then I have those.
Yeah.
Um, but
Which
and like I don't have my credit is lean. I don't have a long history.
yeah.
So I'm like, please give me a good rate even though I don't have history,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, my credit history is basically my student loans when I started them, like,
Yeah.
4 years ago now, which, I mean, I've technically held on to credit for 4 years now, so that's something,
Nice.
but yeah. Speaking of credit scores,
Mm, yeah.
did you know that they were made in the '80s?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
look it up right now.
What?
When were credit scores made?
That's so crazy. For credit
Yeah, 1989.
scores.
1989.
They founded FICO in 1956.
Yeah,
The FICO score was in 1989.
yeah,
That's crazy.
which it kind of came from the, recession in the '80s
Yeah.
because, hmm, there were a lot of recessions
And the
in the 1900s.
attempts to standardize they tried to standardize credit
Mhm,
all the way back in 1841.
yeah, which is wild,
That's crazy.
and then apparently there was, like, a weird data breach thing with
Mhm.
a data broker company.
Damn.
I wasn't affected though, as far as I know,
Yeah.
but,
No, I don't think I was. My
I wasn't affected.
boyfriend's sister was.
Yeah, that's rough.
My boyfriend's sister had her like people like someone tried to I think all of her money was fine, but people tried to open accounts in her name.
Yeah,
And she took care of it, but that was I
yeah,
was like, "Oh my that's
it's never
crazy."
fun to take care of.
No.
There's only 2 ways you can really take care of it. The legal way
Close everything.
or the American way.
The American way.
Gotta use that Second Amendment somehow, am I right?
That was a different direction than I thought you were taking, but very American nonetheless.
I'm kidding though.
Damn.
Definitely don't
For
don't
legal
condone that.
reasons,
But
none
still,
of us have any firearms.
yeah.
FBI, if you're listening.
Unless you wanna give us some.
Ooh. Yeah, so we can just.
Yeah. I don't trust
In
myself around a
America.
firearm.
No, I don't either. No, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah. No. Mm-mm.
But anyway, on that note, happy summer.
Yay. Well, it's been another
Did
episode.
my audio? I thought my audio just went out, and I was a little freaked out. But that's okay. You did it. Sorry, excuse me.
So,
Ah, another episode has come and gone.
yep.
My name is Kaylee.
My name's
What's
Logan.
your name?
My name's Logan.
Woo! And we just
Woo.
woo.
Yeah.
I love the 5-second delay. But anyway, we don't know what we're doing. Thank you so much for listening. We hope to see you again next time.
Yeah.
Woo! If we have any ideas, DM us for real.
Yeah.
And then we can have an episode based off your
Otherwise,
idea.
it's gonna be FICO score fall.
FICO score fall. We can do that, like a whole series on how to do your credit. We are not liable for any financial decisions.
And then we're gonna teach you how to do your taxes in April.
Free Tax USA.
And then yeah.
There we go. Anyhow, thank you for listening. Hope you have a great week. Stay healthy. Bye.
Bye.